Shit. Merry Christmas. The story of this book sees James Bond on as a way to help us act as therapy towards her, as he had been doing when towards her, sort of acting. However, with new evidence of Blofeld's, however, with a new lead thanks to Draco, Bond is eventually. He's as it turns out, Blofeld is engineering a new type of biological. It turns out that back at Piers and had been brainwashed to or convinced and had been told to make. So that's basically the plan. Us again, but now it looks like Bond is free to marry Tracy, and things are going. But it looks like Bond and Tracy are now. Well, they do marry, but unfortunately, well, they do marry. They do get to marry. Or the crash had caused her to be killed. And Tracy has been killed, presumably either by the gunshot, as we see in the film, or from the car crashing. Though Bond would have survived the latter. So, on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Prick. Excuse me. And also with the whole stuff of revealing Blofeld's plan in chapters 23 to 22, it is a bit of a slower paced bits than usual. But well, if they want sex and they want it to be consensual, besides that, okay. I understand he's not very good at writing women, but it seems to be forming into another formulaic pattern. So it feels like we should have gotten more from this character, and I think, but I don't know, and it seems to be, and it's my biggest issue with the character is the fact that she just is there, or not there rather, in places, and then there is my biggest issue with the character, but that's really. There are parts of the books where this is worse in the film actually, because they do of the what they do right with Tracy's character, they then kind of oh dear, this is more of a no. So it just feels like Blofeld he's supposed to be the main, or even as the Vesper romance in the book, or even as much as the Bond Vest, but I think that one, at least they had a lot of time together for Bond to realise that, whilst here they needed a bit more time together, I think. But I do think Blofeld should have at least told a bit more about. I think I think, with the exception of Bond and Blofeld not recognising each other from the previous film, the Majesty Secret Service film actually basically does all of these criticisms. They take them and they fix them for the most part. So I think the only thing it can, I think, yeah, I think despite, I think this, yeah, I think the film that, and despite, and yeah, um, but yeah, I think the film is slightly better. My only, besides, yeah, he's also very good in the fight scenes, and he's a good horse rider. But uh, he's also very, which is a shame. It would have been great for if Sean Connery had a bit more investment in it. Maybe we could have had Roger Moore in a film or two earlier than when he actually had been in. But yeah, um, but that, which actually technically, not by name, but and then by name in Fiona, and the last one to be written, and the last one to be published during Ian Fleming. By the way, hopefully at the time of this review coming out, it should be Christmas Day itself. So, yeah. Now, onto the Bond. Now onto the Bond. Yeah, I'll do. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the Nicholas Payne bonus content YouTube channel.